Hey, this is Tanya back with another one. Approximately 3 days ago, I put this video up and I advised you, Jasmine, to just shut up. I even wrote in your comments that I think you should just shut up. You see, on this video, you happen to not care and say some things about Olivia that I knew was going to come back and bite you, right? I knew that you were taking a chance on this video because I told you once Olivia gets settled wherever she was going, that she was going to tear you apart, basically. See, sometimes you think that you're better than somebody else because you got a man. I'm like Olivia. I'd rather be by myself than to have a man that I got to take care of. But that's neither here nor there because there's takes all kind of people to make the world go around. So maybe you that's just that type of person that you don't mind taking care of your man. I don't know. But I want to discuss some things here because I'm gonna always lead you back to Christ. When I say I'm gonna lead you back to Christ is because that is the only way you're gonna see yourself clear. The reason why I said concubine is because you are a concubine. You are a person that's easily to take advantage of. The world can see and have seen your life. You play everything out over this internet, and not everything is meant to be on the internet, but you play it out in the internet. So here we are discussing it. And then you will say we're weird for discussing it, but you put yourself on a public platform and expect I don't expect all positive comments. Someone told me I sound like I'm jealous. Listen, I don't want to be jealous of somebody who uh, doesn't buy me any gifts, don't want to go nowhere. Let me give you a story time, Jasmine. I was dating, I was living somewhere, and next door was a person who, like you, saw I saw a common need in him. And we both were Christians. We both studied the Bible. He invited me to church, so I went to his church, and everything was fine. And yeah, we started a relationship. Okay, let me tell you how I was able to pick up the signs immediately. He wouldn't. We would go places, and I'll say, "Oh, I got it," and he would let me. Most men won't. If they got money in their wallet, they're no way gonna allow a woman to just sit there and pay for some Chick-fil-A. They'll say I got it. But he did it. He allowed me to pay for that, and he allowed me to pay for a whole lot of other stuff. But I seen it for what it's worth, and I got away from it. Right? I didn't stick in it. I didn't, Jasmine. When you see someone's physically taking advantage of you, you need to not stick in it. You need to walk away, run away, but you're in it. So, concubine is basically you're a person that he feels he can come to for a need, whether it be housing need, whether it be clothes, whether it be shoes. And for Christopher, the pimp, it is his entire lifestyle. See, the point that you messed up on is that very first Valentine's Day when you spread it out that $80 for him. Yeah, he knew then that you were going to be one he could physically take advantage of. He knew it because of what you did. Um, in all of my years on this earth, I've never seen a woman lay out money for a man like that. And you know, I don't know, and you barely knew him. So that was then. Now, I want to talk to you about something a little serious because, like I said, I want to always lead you back to Christ. Let's talk about the pimp that you are in love with, right? The pimp that you are in love with have physically dropped your child on live. You were standing right there. He looked into the camera and he dropped your son on live. And I say your son because he never wanted children. And when he leaves, I can guarantee you he's not going to be in his son's life. I can guarantee you that because he's not in his daughter's life. And I believe he's only in the twins' life because him and the twins' mother have history. And so they started out as friends before they became a couple. And I applaud her because she's taken a stance and said, no, I don't want my kids on the internet. No, I don't want my kids exploited like that. Because she knew that everything wasn't going to be positive coming her way, but that's neither here nor there. Because same thing with Medusa, she's not getting all the she's getting hate too. But see, you brought these women to the forefront of this internet. We wouldn't know anything about these women had you not told us about them. Okay? You told us about Medusa. But as you can see, it didn't stop Christopher from coming around on the 21st. Notice that the whole internet will say Chris will be back around the 21st. Chris will be back around the 21st. That's because that's the day you get paid. You're the only one that's not acknowledging the fact that he's only around during certain times. Now, your first inkling was when your best friend walked away. The same person who built your platform, you need to acknowledge. But you're so big, bad, and bold that you start talking about her. And one thing, Christina, I have to give it to her, is she allowed you to remain on the platform because I do believe Christina, like Olivia, can take you down. Just like Christina built you up, Christina can take you down. Christina knows more about your hidden secrets than anybody because remember, you and Christina was really close. It was scary how close you and Christina was because we were in Christina comment telling her that she had to watch you because you were mimicking her. Again, Jasmine, I don't know who failed you in life and I don't know why they failed you. But some things I need to tell you is just it's 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 wrong, sis. It's wrong. One is the fact that you brought this man on this internet as a bum. When he came to your house, he was a bum. You went to build a man workshop, built you a man to the point where you can't say nothing to him. He know he better than you. He better than anybody. Because you made him believe that. And I know he keep telling you it's me and you against the world, it's me and you against the world. But honey, let me tell you something. Everybody in the world can't be wrong. Now, Christina allowed herself to just walk away. She bowed out, walked away. Because she just walked away and watched the demise of your channel on yourself. And I'm not sure if it's the lack of friendship for you, and maybe you don't get out of the house, and so you thrive on the internet being your friends. But honey, this is just like you say, a job. And when I go to my job, I don't expect to bring them people home with me. Well, I don't go out the house, but yeah, I still work with people, but I don't expect them to be my friends per se. You have to learn how to separate friends from job. And I'm not saying you can't make friends along the way, because I'm sure you can, but you got to be a friend to you first. Now, I seriously think that you need to find you somewhere, get under somebody's pastor, and let them pray for you and them children. You need guidance, and you need guidance bad. The reason why I say you need guidance is because, one, we're not all perfect moms, right? We make mistakes. But like I told you, you're raising two kings. So you can't allow your two kings to watch their mother get beat on, slapped, pushed around, taken advantage of, talked to any old kind of way. Because see, those two kings gonna grow up and think it's okay to do it. And then your daughters, they're gonna find men that's gonna treat them the exact same way. They're the pimp, and the pimp's model, I guess, is Philip. You know, you starting to develop a track record here. Now, I don't want to get on Philip because you all are co-parenting good. And I think that's only because he's in a relationship and you're in a relationship. Other than that, I think you will be battling with him like Asia is. I know you may not understand why the internet is coming at you. And I know you may not care why the internet is coming at you. But I do care. And I do want to see you win 2023. So, my advice to you is find you somebody in the church, pastor, a deacon, someone in the church, and ask them for mentor or mentor, I should say, a mentor. Ask them for a mentor and tell them the situation, how you vlogged and your life is in shambles right now, because that's what your life is in. It's in shambles. You've battled with everybody, including your mother. Your life is in shambles. Your children are underweight. They are basically thriving over there with Hannah and Philip, and you see nothing wrong with that. You see absolutely nothing wrong with them over there enjoying life when they need to enjoy life at home, but they too busy stuck in the bedroom told to go play. You had these babies. They are your children. They are not their dad's kids. Because see, their dads is in a career right now. Their dads is in a career of taking advantage of women. Believe you me, when Christopher gone, he's gonna find his next victim to lay up under. So I'm here to tell you that take your seat, bow out, be the respectful one, and change your channel completely around. And you can do it, but it's going to take work and it's going to be hard. But see, we need you to do it because right now you're sitting in a negative way. You're taking care of a whole grown man who dropped your kid online, who's thrown a candle at your kid, not purposely, but thrown it. So I'm going to need you to really wake up and think about your life.